Hello Gemini, how are you? Thank you for tuning into my channel. So I'm lighting this incense. This is sage here. I've already cleansed the deck and now I'm just going to wave this around here. So this is your reading for New Year's. Happy New Year's. Okay, Gemini? So let's see what's going on with the New Year's energy, okay? This is your candle right here. I'm leaving it. I'm going to set this off to the side over here. Go ahead and set your intentions now if you would like. This is for your highest good as well. I'm going to call in spirit guides, my higher self, to guide and protect me in this reading and to let me be aware of the message that's being given to me for you, Gemini, okay? So I want to turn this right back here so we can have a good view. If you would like a personal reading, feel free to contact me through email. My email is in the description box below, okay? This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you don't know your Venus or your Sun or your Moon or your Rising, I'm sure you know your Sun, go ahead and look in my description box. There is a link to astro.com. Go ahead and type your birthday in there and just follow the steps, okay, Gemini? So if you're dealing with the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini in their chart, okay, this is for you. If this doesn't resonate with you, try the other signs as well, okay? And let's get started. So this is not an extended reading, this is a general reading. Because I'm doing several signs, you can get a personal reading as well. I am giving a special on this reading. So I will be doing Vimeo in the future. However, this is how I'm working, and this is what I'm working with. Spirit guides, guardian angels, what is the message for January 1st through the 15th for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the message for their highest good? Spirit guides, guardian angels. What's coming through for Gemini? Spirit guides, guardian angels. What's coming through for Gemini? Spirit guides, guardian angels. We're going to be looking at them as well as your person. Obstacles, aspirations, which is goals, ambitions, what needs to be awakened, what sits behind you. This is what's going on here. This is what's going on here. Spirit guides, guardian angels. This is your goals, your aspirations. This is your partner's goals and aspirations. This is what needs to be awakened. This is what needs to be awakened. This is what sits behind you. This is what sits behind your partner as well. We're going to be looking at your next move as well as their next move here. What will be? What will it be? I don't know. We'll have to figure that out at the end. Wow, I just seen something. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. This is the card of Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or this card is telling you that this is a major arcana. This is number 14. And there is change coming, but change is always good for the, there's conflict, I see, but there's also change coming within conflict because there's an alchemy. There's an alchemy of wanting to make things work, wanting to blend the two aspects together, whether you are a water sign, a fire sign, an air sign, an earth sign. I see two aspects coming together as one, okay? This is take things slowly. Do not rush in. This is a time for transformation, a time for healing, a time for guidance, and a time for knowing that you're going through these changes. What sits behind that is stagnation. Knowing where you fit in, knowing where you belong, seeing things from a distance. But yet, will you make that move? I feel like you will make that move, and you will make that intention to integrate whatever it is that needs to be integrated within your life at the time, okay? Let's see what's going on, Gemini. Let's see your current situation. Your current situation, you could be withdrawn from a connection. You guys could be married as well, or your partner could be married. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Aquarius. You could definitely be on a mission to find one's light within so that you can shine that without. This is the Hermit card, which represents a Virgo. And we have the Four of Wands that's crossing you. This is about bringing in abundance and happiness and union. This is what's crossing you. So this could be an obstacle of finding some sort of stability within your mindset, within your intuition, within what it is that you're needing to shine some light on, okay? And what you need to shine some light on, Gemini, is definitely, I feel like, is a connection here. But it's not only a connection, it's about blending two aspects together to make one, okay? So it's a constant process that you're doing, that you're having to find some sort of stability in, okay? So here we have the Knight of Swords here. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. This is an air sign. This sign is very forceful energy. This could be communicating as well. This person is very focused on what they want. They are very guarded and shielded, and they do not lie. They speak their truth. Sometimes they speak the cold truth, and sometimes the truth can hurt, okay? But whatever it is, I'm seeing is this person might have a hard time getting this, communicating his words across for some sort of reason. Maybe there is something that is crossing them, which is the Six of Coins, which is about, receiving some kind of communication or giving this. I feel like this is giving some sort of communication here. But though I feel that Gemini, you've had withdrawn from this relationship, and they seem to be a little bit on the angry side whatsoever, and they are having a hard trouble communicating to you, okay? Let's see your goals here, Gemini. So your goals here are, you have this ambition, you have this power to plan for the future, but you don't know how you're going to reach that goal. And in this card, this Joker is wearing this hat over his eyes. Remove that from your eyes so that you can plan and see exactly what you're doing. Stay focused on your path and don't let anything distract you on your way, okay? What needs to be awakened, Gemini, is, what brings you happiness, what brings you joy. I feel like there is a soulmate here. You could be dealing with a soulmate as well. You could be thinking about a past relationship that brings you joy, that brings you happiness, okay? And so that you are needing to, plan for the future for that as well, okay? Not only that, but here we have the moon, not seeing things clearly, okay? Maybe it is that you're in delusion about a certain situation, okay? Maybe it is that you're in a dream world, you're fantasizing, and that's why you need to cut yourself loose from this situation. It could involve a twin flame energy, because the Four of Wands does represent the 411 card, which is a twin flame calling card, but it's also about, not seeing things in a right perspective, okay? This is seeing the shadows within the night, okay? And they could be bigger, they could be smaller, they could be something totally different. It's an optical illusion, supposedly, delusions. And I feel like you're looking back on that and seeing that if you just would have opened your eyes and realized, okay, there's something here that needs to be revealed here. And that's why you're going within and seeking guidance to help you relieve a situation and find clarity within a situation, to help to understand the situation in better terms, okay? So here your partner is wanting to communicate to you. I feel like whatever it is they wanting to communicate, it could be harsh, it could be that you guys are lovers, that you guys are somewhat connected in some sort of way, but this person does want to make a decision towards moving towards you. Let's see what their goals are here. This person is made a decision. They could be traveling overseas, they could be traveling to move towards you. I do feel like they made a decision to move closer to you. I'm also seeing that this person is, thinking about, they could be thinking about the past as well. They could be thinking about the past and, ready to take action on a situation that has been past time. It's been past due. They're saying it's been past due. I'm ready. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to move forward. I have accomplished some goals within my life. I have a passion and a desire to move towards you, is what they're saying, Gemini. You could be dealing with Aquarius as well, another air sign, okay? So this person is all about, this is fighting one's battle, okay? Fighting a self battle with self. Maybe this person is all up in their ego, okay? Or needing to realize this is, what is this? Is this just for you? Is this going to benefit your partner? You know, this energy right here, it kind of gives me somewhat of the disturbing feelings, because it's like they could just come in and then just leave. You know, this is like that energy of putting in heartbreak and then leaving. You know, this is that energy of wanting self-earned respect. You know, this is paying for someone. This is, you know, your partner needs to realize whatever this person has done, they have to pay for their consequences. And I feel like they're thinking about that, and they're realizing that, because what lies behind them is the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is a new beginning, okay? But not only is it a new beginning, it's a truth and honesty. It is more clarity, it's understanding. It is a double-edged sword, so it does bring joy, and it does bring in truth and honesty. It brings in a closed decision. It brings in a sense of closure. It brings in a sense of harmonious happiness. It's like your wishes, what you want. You know, this is truth and honesty comes to fruition. This is what's behind them. Could be a new beginning, a new start, communication, okay? And now there is somewhat a sense that you guys need to communicate, okay? Because for whatever reason, maybe this person just needs to communicate for themselves to have some sort of closure in the situation, okay? What needs to be awakened for you is that, you know, this is something that you are reminiscing on. You're thinking about your past. You could be distracted within your home and your work life as well. So your next move towards this relationship. So you guys could be opening up some sort of conversation between one another, since you guys had some sort of split. I see that one individual, your partner, is working on themselves and not wanting to see this relationship, but I see in the near future you guys will need or come to some kind of terms where you guys need to open up some sort of relationship. One of you guys is hiding behind the truth of the matter, okay? One of you could be too busy working, not seeing the truth. This comes with that 5 of Swords here. This is, you know, for one's self-ability, one's self-growth, okay? This is a sense of being single as well, but it's also a sense of, you know, Virgo, planning ahead. But it's like fighting many battles as well. I see some sort of love was lost, or there is a completion right here, but this completion can definitely be turned in the upright position if you just open up communication here. And I feel like in the past there was some communication, but there was delusions behind that communication. There wasn't things that it wasn't being seen clearly, okay? And with the 5 and the 6 here, I'm seeing, yes, you're thinking about your past, and possibly Gemini, this lover that you were having here wanted the upper hand always, okay? They always haven't had a short word to say. Maybe it is they cut you loose from a situation. I don't know. Maybe it is that they want to come in and speak to you, but I see that you are withdrawing from this person, okay? You are withdrawing from this person for some sort of reason. Maybe what they are saying is not as, you know, you're not seeing things clearly with this in type of situation, okay? And they see this, okay? And they see that they're going through this healing process. Possibly they're going through this healing process. But I see an integration here. I see Gemini, and I see integration of, you know, wanting to make things work, you know, wanting to make things work and wanting to heal the situation where you have been putting blocks up between you and a significant other, okay? Now we have the World card. Now this card can indicate a completion. It can indicate a 20-year process, a 15-year process, but this could be for some, this is no love, this is a complete closure, okay? This is cutting someone away for someone's self-greed. This is also you removing yourself as well. So you guys could have come to terms with this card here, and you had found some sort of balanced ground within this connection to move away from an individual, okay, and find a common ground. For others of you, this is a completion of a cycle, okay, of quietness and understanding one's self-worth and the other self's worth, okay, and their faults as yours faults. And this is a sense of coming together again, okay? I just want to pull one card here for the World card. So this is the 3 of Cups, with the King of Wands and the Three of Hearts. So there is a third party situation being involved here, okay? This is finding balance between a breakup. You guys are going through a breakup or could be going through a breakup, or there is a third party situation that is involved right here, and you guys need to communicate that on a higher note, okay? On a higher perspective, okay? Because what's going on right now is there is the Queen of Wands, possibly a fire sign, that is definitely, causing conflict. And you could definitely be walking away, Gemini, and starting a new opportunity with this. Yeah, it's like you're very contemplating on what it is that you want to invest, okay? I do feel like you guys are in somewhat of a situation that has been split, okay? Now, this Queen of Fire right here, it does. I'm sorry, Gemini. So what I was saying is, there could be a third party situation, and that's why you guys are definitely, there's some sort of split. There's something going on here. But it's also that, this line of communication, maybe this individual did not work out with you or with your significant other, whatever the reason may be. I feel like there's somewhat of an apology coming through, okay? And I feel like it's coming from their side. I don't know who that you are dealing with. Like I said, this is indicating, this person does feel somewhat of left out in the cold, wanting to start things fresh and wanting to start things in a whole new perspective. We do have a couple right here, okay, that you guys definitely have a lot of heartache, okay? Maybe there is a complete circle, a complete ending right here that does involve closure, okay, for you and a significant other, or it does involve closure with a certain with your partner and a significant other, so to say. And now you guys are definitely starting to open up conversation now, okay, where there wasn't any, okay? And now you guys could have just been friends, and now you're starting to take it up on the next level. However that resonates with you, please keep in mind this is general. Spirit guides, guardian angels, what is the message coming through for my Geminis? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Geminis, what is the message? This card is wanting to pop out to me for some reason. We have the 10, Sacral Chakra.